All right, we are live-o, running late, but we always get there in the end. Right, let's get these invites out. I love fucking doing shit last minute. Right, so let's get the hooligan. All right, message sent to the hooligan. How's everyone doing? Hope you're all well. Just bear with me 1 minute, peoples. All right, so we've got to invite these two mystery guests. Who is it going to be? That's that one. One more. All right. Oh, shit, this email's on there. 1 second, peoples. 1 second. Where is it? All right. All right, that is it. All right, let's give these guys a nudge. It was smashed a killer session, killer training session. Me, the hooligan, and Popescu. Oh, we got 12 in the chat. Right. Here we go. Right, going to introduce this guy first. What's going on, Jay?
We've got one. Bro?
Oh, cool, mate. Got one guest waiting in now. Should we bring him in straight away?
Yeah, buddy.
Hey, buddy. Here he is. Here's the first one. Kevin Burberish. What's going on, mate?
Hello, buddy.
How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you.
Good, good. How you feeling?
I can hear you guys all double. I'm all right. I'm all right. I need to fix my screen, I think. Good. Thank you.
Good, good. What are you weighing at, Kevin? Is there a weight cap for your match?
I'm below 80.
Are you doing the tournament?
I think it's minus 85.
Yeah, it's minus 85 your match with Craig, isn't it? It's for the belt as well, isn't it?
No, yeah, I do the tournament with the left.
You're pulling the tournament as well?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah. Tournament's under 80. And
Under
match with
80,
Craig's
yeah.
under 85. Yeah. Yeah.
So you're going to be a little bit lighter than Craig then on the day.
Wait a second. I know what my problem is. I need to turn off YouTube. Okay.
Oh, you're watching on YouTube? Yeah.
I hear you all double, but now it's good.
Yeah. Sweet, man. Nice one. Yeah, fucking hell. So, have you pulled Craig before, apart from side table?
No, only side table. Really?
Is it?
No, never really happened.
Mm-hmm.
How's your preparation gone for it?
Just like normal. Like I didn't really specifically train for Craig.
No.
You either beat the guy or you don't. He's not really a normal arm wrestler. He's He's
There's
not
no way really
compatible
prepping
with
for him,
any
is there?
normal weapons.
That's it. Are you looking forward to the match? Though? Are you
Yeah,
excited?
of course I do. Of course I do.
Nice.
I remember that when there was a time when Tom and I were really admiring him, and then
Yeah.
Tom smashed him. So
Now it's your turn.
I'll try.
That's it, mate.
Let's see if
Yeah,
it
it's gonna
changes.
be a good match.
I might meet you in the minus
In the
80s, right?
tournament. Yeah, that's it. That's what I was thinking. Should be good. I remember last time I pulled you was at that competition in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Emeralds,
Yeah, man. You cleared up there as well, didn't you? But obviously time's gone on a little bit.
That's of course. Yeah, it's been 2 years or so, I think.
Yeah.
Just before COVID, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Literally just before.
Should be interesting, man. How you been training in that, Kev? You still been like keeping up with it, or?
I have been training a lot. Yeah, I cannot
Nice.
pull out saying I didn't train enough. For sure not.
Yeah, good to hear, mate.
Obviously, you've not been training for Craig, like you kept your training as usual. But is there anything that you've been like focusing on mainly?
No, I mean, I don't have the hook you have, but I have a decent one. So but if for me, Craig was a very fast sideways hitter always, you know. So
Yeah.
if you can't get the wrist curved in far enough, then yeah, I don't think you can really specifically train for Craig because he's so weird on the table. Like,
He is.
he can, even in a very open position with his elbow open all the way, he can still hit. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. I'll say his direction of hits changed slightly. He used to be just like right across, but he seems to be hitting a bit more like with the top roll now. Like still going across.
He
Yeah.
punches
Sort of
over.
across with back pressure sort of thing.
well, I believe we will end up in the strap quite a lot if
Yeah.
that's happening, you know.
100%.
Either deep inside or strap.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Oh, it's
Like,
good.
you know, it's with Craig, and it's just about putting the brakes on him, innit? If you stop the match, then it's game on, innit?
Yeah, but I was always good at that. Like, I was always good in the moment I stopped the match. I was always good at that.
Yeah. I
So-
see you in I can't remember if it was the hard hanger or
Yes.
I see you did you pull Johannes Anderson?
Yes, I mean, you know him, of course, but I
Yeah.
believe that a lot of people who are watching right now don't know who Johannes Andersson is because he doesn't travel. You can only meet him in Sweden, right? He's a little bit, you know, like a very shy guy. But oh my God, I just watch videos from that guy.
Crazy.
Solid. Like every Swedish guy knows who Johannes Andersson is, and that man is ridiculous. Like on the right hand, no chance. I had a bit of a chance on the left, but no chance on the right. Crazy. Like we were in the final at the IFA Europeans last year, or was it this year? No, last year. And I got destroyed. You can watch the video. I mean, I really got destroyed. No chance.
What was that left arm? Was it? Yeah.
That was that on the left. We both lost to a new Finnish guy. Aku Moxie is his name. He won left hand. And on the right hand, him and I were in the final. Yeah, Johannes Andersson and I were in the final. And the guy's ridiculous. If he would travel the world, he would be a very famous name all over it. Like, but he's only in Sweden.
Is that under 80 kilos? Or was it? Or?
Yeah. He's around the 75, like me as well. It's just
nice.
Yeah. Like I said, you wouldn't to look at him, you wouldn't even think he's an arm wrestler, would you?
No.
He don't look built physique or anything, but he's just ridiculous.
He looks like really slender, like completely, and yeah, ridiculous. And when you hold his hand, you feel like I got this. And then the moment ready go, you far away from getting it like crazy.
Yeah, exactly. He's
Have
really
you ever pulled him, Tom?
Controlling hand, isn't he? What was that, Kevin?
Have you ever pulled him?
I pulled him in the let's get this other guest on quickly. I pulled him in the WAL qualifier in 2015, 16.
Oh, I don't know how he was quality-wise then, but now
I heard about him coming into it, And then I've done a little bit of research. Then I see him against Viral Dobrin in the final Europeans.
Yeah.
And he beat him there. That's why I was like, right, this guy's pretty serious.
Yeah.
I think that must have been like 2015 or 16 that he pulled him then.
Right.
So even back then, nearly 10 years ago, he is still
crazy, right?
With a handful,
and
yeah.
So no one has ever hit his name until now. You might, if you're watching Johannes, leave Sweden, come to the world.
What, do you only compete worlds and Europeans and that then, does he? Or
he doesn't like to travel. He doesn't
don't.
like to travel. So like he doesn't really leaves the Nordic continent or the Nordic countries.
Fair.
So now we've got our other guest on.
How's it going,
Jay, do you
Darrell?
want to introduce him?
Hey, how's it going, guys? I wasn't sure if you could hear me or not.
Yeah, we can hear you, mate. How's it going?
I'm good, man. I'm fighting a throat cold or a little bit of a cold right now, so that's why I came up a little bit early from work.
Oh, fair enough.
Other than that, I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, all good, mate. All good.
Good, thank you.
Correct. Literally just got back from a session now from Jay's house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, me too. I just came back from training too.
Yeah, literally.
Nice. How's your prep been going, Darrell?
It's been going really good, actually. Really good.
Good, man.
I'm not doing much. I'm not doing many weights anymore. Just more band work and just getting a little bit of a pump here and there. But I've been going pretty hard the last 2 months, so I need my tendons to get a little bit of rest for once.
That's it, you know it.
But I feel ready, man. I know I'm the underdog, but I feel more confident than I usually would.
Oh, that's good to hear, mate.
I'm hoping
you look quite thick compared to when I last saw you. Compared to when I see you in the video footage in Canada, you look a lot thicker.
Yeah, I've definitely. It's weird. I think I filled out more, but I'm not any heavier. Obviously, I'm 187, 189, somewhere in there.
Nice.
So
What is the weight cap for that match?
87 kilos.
87. Yeah.
So yeah, I feel good. Which I'm happy because going into Jason's match, when I pulled Jason, my elbow was kind of playing with my mind there a little bit until I got the first couple matches under, and then my elbow wasn't hurting anymore. So then I felt good.
That's
and my elbow wasn't hurting the first 2 rounds either, but I'm just saying it was in my mind thinking is it going to hurt?
Yeah.
But thankfully it didn't. And my elbow
adrenaline takes over.
What's that?
I said the adrenaline takes over, doesn't it, when you're in the match? So
that's true. Yeah.
That's it. Nah, that's good to hear though. So your prep's been going well then. You ain't left no stone unturned and that.
No, I've to the point where I've had to stop training because I just even just getting a pump, I'm dying. My tendons are just screaming at me. So, and I've never had that before.
Yeah.
I mean, you're the only other guy that I trained really hard for.
Yeah.
So these are the 2 matches that I'm really, really serious about, and I'm hoping that I can get the W.
Yeah, definitely, mate. It's definitely going to be an interesting match, man. Because as I said, Sean, he's a big lad, man. His arms are massive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's strong as an ox as well. So
is he a tall guy?
He's not that tall. I think he's about our sort of height. I think he's knocking on 6 foot.
Yeah, because you're taller than me.
Yeah. So yeah, I think he's between 5'10" and 6 foot. But man, his arms they're massive.
They look big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Sean's always been like that. You know what I mean?
It actually gets me more excited to pull a guy like that because then I can see. I want to see where I'm at. This is my biggest match ever. It's my biggest match ever. So I'm definitely coming into prepared.
Yeah, good, man.
Have you done much internationally or?
No, I've pulled provincials and stuff in Ontario, but I've just pulled local tournaments and some mostly super matches and stuff with rank pullers in Ontario. But this is my first time pulling an international person, and I've never pulled in the States, mainly because I started pulling in 2019. That's when I started, and
that's
I
a fresh one.
What's that?
That's very fresh.
Yeah, I haven't been pulling for too long. And then it was COVID. And then I still was training a little bit here and there because I just didn't care. But some of the other guys did care. So the practices weren't really that good. And it was just more training at home. But then when your match came up, it kind of fired me up again. And I kind of need matches to keep me fired up. Almost
exactly. You need something to work towards, don't you? That's it.
Exactly. Yeah. So,
yeah.
How is your training going for the? Well, I guess all three of you guys got matches, or you have a tournament, right, Jason?
Yeah, I'm in the tournament, man. I want to take both arms. Obviously, Kev's in the tournament as well, left arm. So again, there might be some like surprises who turn up. You never know who's going to turn up to these things. So again, you just have to put in as much effort as you can. You know what I mean? Training, and hopefully the day's a good day. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Yeah.
You'll always get that one sneaky one who don't want to tell anyone and just turns up on the day.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he's unbeatable.
Yeah. Always away.
Yeah, it's so much different tournament style pulling than super match pulling.
Yeah, definitely. Because at least you can train for that one person. But,
exactly. Yeah. And you get one hit at it in a tournament, and you're like, you could have went somewhere else and maybe had a different outcome, right?
Exactly.
That.
Tournament pulling is also different to super matches. Because tournament pulling is always, for me, always go fast sideways. Don't really care much about going into a deep hook. You don't want to waste your power. You just want to go through it quickly. Yeah. While on a super match, you can adapt to the opponent. You know, you can maybe show other faces.
Yeah,
this is fucking exactly what Darrell done to me.
Truthfully, man, I still can't believe I didn't know I was 2 down. Like, I was so like hyped. And then Evan was like, dude, you're down 2. And I'm like, it just all of a sudden I was like, I'm down 2. Like, I don't know how I wasn't there, man. But that's a lot of fun.
It was, man. It was a good experience, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So how much rest are you boys having? Have you done your last session already, or are you going to train like a week before? Or
I'm done.
No, I will still train. I will like take the pressure off the elbows. Like, what you don't want to have is the pet. Like if you do one of these crazy Tom Holland lifts, you know, and you put pressure too much on here, and you F up something in here, that's over, right? So I will do a lot of free hanging, like not my elbow is not touching anything. I will just be standing, do some rises, do some curls. I will still do that.
Yeah, nice. But what, you don't max out though, do you? You just do it for blood?
No. Yeah. Definitely not maxing out. Like, no.
Yeah.
What do you guys prefer then? Do you prefer tournament pulling or super matches, or?
I like super matches.
I like it both.
Yeah.
Playing both different reasons, isn't it? I've got my luck's a lot better. Well, I do a lot better in tournaments, I think.
And in tournaments you become world champion as well. Not in the super match.
Against. Like I feel like in tournaments I could beat people that I shouldn't be beating. But if I go against that same person in the super match, then I might beat them the first round, second round, but then after that they'll get the horsepower down or they'll figure me out. Like, I feel like I'm good at figuring them out straight away, like in the tournament wise. But if they've got a few rounds to suss me out, then I'm probably fucked.
Yeah.
So,
I like that. I like the atmosphere of tournaments. Everybody's there. You're excited. Like it's fun to be at them, but the adrenaline I get from a super match, knowing it's just me versus that guy.
Yeah.
I just that's what I like the most.
Yeah, like let's put it that way. If you have a guy that you always meet at the very top of tournaments, like let's say you always first and he's second or the other way around, and it's of course making a lot of sense to put these guys in a super match together and see what they can do if it's just, you know, knuckle against knuckle. So
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly that. So Darrell, are you entering the tournament as well?
No, I'm not doing the tournament. I thought about it and then I'm like, I don't know. I think I need all the energy I got. The super matches are after?
Yeah.
Tournaments like starting in the morning through the daytime, and then super matches in the evening.
I thought about it because I thought maybe they were going to do it the other way, but then I was like, why would they do that? And then I was just thinking, I'm like, well, if I did the tournaments and I I know it's not. I'm not going to pull obviously with my left arm, but I think it has to have some kind of effect on your stamina and your strength levels. Not.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. That's why I didn't want to.
No, it can. It can.
It's sort of obviously it don't affect your. Obviously, it's your right arm if you're doing it right-handed, it's your right arm that's getting burnt, not your left hand. But general energy levels and like obviously just getting hyped up for a match as well.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
I done it at Knuckles Up. I pulled
I
the right
actually like it. I actually like it to have that whole, I don't know, that in your brain, all that what's happening, you know, like all the hormones when they're kicking in and they take the notch off a little bit already, then you're more prepared for the end, in my opinion.
Yeah. I agree. I just think if that was me, if I had too much of a rest between them, then like my adrenaline would go up and then it'll dunk, and then I'll have to try and pick it up again when my body's like depleted a bit more.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Like I guess it depends how far apart your super matches are from the tournament.
Exactly, that's what I was just thinking. Because imagine if you pull left arms a second, like, you know what I mean? And you got to pull your right arm straight after the tournament. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you have that. Have you guys ever been? I mean, Tom, I know you, but did you guys ever go to an EAF or WAF championship? Like, or like, of course, Canada, you can't go EAF, but WAF. That's what they do. Like they call your weight class up in the morning. You fight all the way up to the third place, and then like the evening is where the semifinal and the final will happen. You know.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of, when you've done it a couple of times, kind of get used to it.
That's
it.
I'm not used to it. I've never made it to a final or then competition, so I'm not used to it.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
But everybody, if you're pulling that style, then everybody would be in the same boat as you, right? You all would have had some pulling.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different
True
situation because there's some guys that might not pull at all and be fresh. No adrenaline drain, no nothing, or no dump. I don't know. I find like the initial like pump to like, you know, like get ready for the match and the hype. You just like the first round is you're just nervous, and this is just how I am. I'm nervous. I'm you know, trying to see what my opponent's gonna do and feel him a little bit, and then it's just this dump, the first exchange, right?
Yeah.
And then I can settle in, but I feel like that adrenaline dump does take, you know, some energy out of you.
Yeah, 100%. With you, Kev, don't you feel like you're giving away a bit too much weight for Craig, or does that not bother you?
I don't know why it says 85 kilos on that list, because Craig for sure doesn't have 85 kilos.
Yeah, like, he is 85 kilo at the minute.
You know what? Like, huh?
He'll be cutting to 85.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe. Well, the Craig I know is quite ripped, right? If age has hit him and he finally got a belly, I wouldn't mind.
He used to be ripped, but now he's just rippled.
All right. No, I mean that's just my weight. I didn't really gain for it or lost anything for it. I'm just nice. That's what I'm cruising at, you know.
Yeah. Fair play.
That's the best way to come into a match.
Yeah. If you don't have to cut, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Is this like your ideal weight that you're walking about at then, or do you feel stronger when you're a bit bigger, or do you feel more?
Do you mean me now?
Lighter, or...
You mean me or?
Both of you.
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. This is my weight, like 185 to 190. That's what I walk around at on a daily.
Yeah,
and I would still cut down to 70 for the Worlds because I always feel comfortable around that weight. It's a bad cut, but in the moment I'm back on water and electrolytes and stuff, I feel good. I feel like I've been doing this for a long time now, you know.
Yeah.
And Tom, you had one bad one. I remember that one. I think that was in Poland somewhere, 2012 or 13. We had to carry you to the weighing scales.
Oh, literally carried.
Yeah.
Do you know what? That week, I've done 10 kilos in a week because of Paul Maiden. I weren't going to go, and Paul Maiden rang me a week before. He said, "Oh, do you want this plane ticket like to the Worlds? So you can go to the Worlds." Yeah. Fuck it, I'll go to the Worlds. Only
And then
thing
you
is,
you came down to the 70s.
he said 65. He said, yeah, you got to make 65 kilo. I was like, fucking no problem. Done that loads of times. Stepped on the scale straight off the phone. I was 75 kilo. I was like, shit. Here we go. And the last day in Poland, the weigh-in day, I had to lose 3.8.
Yeah,
Well,
you were in the sauna, not sweating anymore.
Yeah, literally. I lost the first kilo in like 20 minutes, half hour. I was like, I'm going to fucking smash this. They started getting slower and slower and slower. Then it took like 5 20-minute sessions in the sauna to lose like a 0.1 of a kilo.
Yeah.
Then,
that was a tough one.
I did that for provincials last year, and I pulled 176 pounds, whatever that is, like
80? Is that not 80?
Yeah, maybe. I don't even know the
kilos.
It's times 2.2, so it's 80.
I was like 190, and I wasn't gonna pull with the heavier guys, and I dropped close to 20 pounds in that week too. And
That's
I did
crazy,
this I sat in the sauna from like 11 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon before I had to drive like 5 hours up north to Penetang or something stupid to weigh in, and I felt like a bag of shit.
Yeah,
I did not feel.
but I think the bad sauna feeling is not staying long. Like I usually recover in 2 hours from it. Like it doesn't harm my body as much as like not eating for a week or so, you know?
Yeah.
Exactly that.
So they said when you get all the water back into all the electrolytes and the salts and everything after, then...
Yeah, but they are like some crazy good nutritionists I know who helped me through the years. And I mean, if you follow certain rules, then you can be very successful at that. But you need to know your body, and you need to know your body's limits, because I had many guys in the sauna next to me passing out already because they were overdoing it, you know?
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, how long have you been pulling for?
17 years.
Oh my! So you definitely know how to cut and do it properly.
I think Tom, I think we started around the same time, didn't we?
Yeah, about the same time. Because I see you in my first 6 months. I see you in Rochefort.
Yeah.
Rochefort,
exactly.
And I think you won that year. The year I went there, first went there.
Possible, man. I've been there many years in a row, so I don't know.
Man, that's great.
Shame the father figure of Belgium Rochefort died this year, or was it last year? End of last year, Willie Demercier, our old WAF president, when WAF was still good. Crazy, loved him.
Is the Rochefort International still going on, or is it stopped now?
Yes. What's his name? God damn it! Not Olivier, but the if he sees that and I don't know his name, he will hate me. A couple of Belgian guys from there are still organizing it, and it's back in that theater as well. Do you remember when? It's like a really cool place with like stacked seats at the back, so everyone has a perfect spot to look at the stage. Loved it, and it's back. It's back there now, so we should all go.
No, I need to go there again. Definitely. I think the last time I went there was 2014, 2015, I think.
It's Nicolas Helmes, by the way. Sorry, Nicolas. Sorry. But yeah, he's been doing that for the last 2 years, and it's really a good event again. It's always the last. I mean, for Canada, it probably doesn't worth coming, but it's the last weekend of July always. So you can mark that in your calendars and come round. It's a good tournament.
It's get some pretty high level guys there as well. They usually get you get a big Swedish team, Georgian team.
Yeah,
a lot of Dutch, like Germans always been a good team.
I think one of the first times we were there was Andreas Rundström and Lubomir Yagneshak there. Yeah. And back in the day, they were like, wow, they were battling then. Wow, that was crazy. There should be still some old YouTube videos on, I think.
I can't see many videos of the. I've tried looking at them in the past, and I can't see any videos of Rochefort.
Yeah,
it's the odd snippet now and then, but
I think Richard should still have some old videos, but they are too old. And then, yeah, I don't know.
They're probably on VCR still, aren't they?
Probably.
So old they are. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably be going there this year. This year I'll probably go there if I can.
You said end of July?
It's always end of July. Hey, but
Last weekend.
I have a question to you both. Are you, or like all of you, sorry, are you all coming on the Friday, or are you arriving earlier, like
Yeah,
for
on the
Armwrestling now?
Friday.
Yeah,
Friday?
we're gonna get Friday.
Hopefully
fly out
Friday
Monday.
morning as well, so you can get to weigh in and like charge back up a little bit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But,
I fly out Monday, so I'm there Tuesday already.
Oh,
nice.
you stay the whole week then?
Yeah, I'm bringing my wife, so she wants to sightsee.
That's
All right.
it.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
fair.
most of it,
I guess
yeah.
that makes sense for the amount of work it is, right?
Yeah, it's not a small trip for me, and
Yeah.
anyway. So
Yeah.
and I don't know. Like I just heard that it's a pretty good jet lag from there to here, or from here to there.
Yeah.
So I don't want to be match day and feel like lethargic or something. I just want to be
Exactly.
settled in and feel good.
So what is it? It's like a 9-hour flight for you, isn't it, Dora?
Yeah, it's not 8. Yeah, pretty much 9. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's at night. So I'm hoping I can at least get some sleep.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing to see, anyways.
That's the best way. And if you're flying at night from over there, by the time you land there, it's like
But
already like mid-morning
5
time.
a.m.
Yeah.
I think we
What
landed
about-
at 5 or 6 a.m. Yeah, but
What about yourself, Kevin? Have you ever been to Ireland before?
Yes. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was in Ireland, yeah. But never for arm wrestling, I believe. No, I was never there for arm wrestling. It's first time for arm wrestling.
Oh, cool. Are you guys excited about the other matches going on now? Are you? Or...
That's what I wanted to ask. Tom, how are you thinking about your match?
yeah.
Well, I was meant to pull Craig Tullier, weren't I? But he's had to pull out now because he's pulled a few competitions this year already. And like 3 weeks ago, he pulled an overall and he tore his pec, so he's had to pull out the match.
Wow.
Now I'm going against Oleg Todorian.
I hit the name, but I don't know much about the guy.
Yeah, he's the Moldovan guy. I think last year, it was either last year or the year before, he got a win on Talgat.
What, Talgat Akayev?
Yeah, he stopped him at the base and then just dragged him back. So yeah,
Okay.
I'm in for it, I think.
Wow.
Now we've got an 85 kilo weight cut though. We're going to be around the same weight, so it's hard to tell. I know he when I last pulled Mindaugas in Arm Wars a few years ago, like even back then I was like 73 kilo at that time. He pulled Mindaugas like a few days later, and they had a screaming battle.
Okay.
But he's good. He's really good. Like he's world class. I just I feel pretty confident. I think I know where he's strong, and I'm not going to go there.
That's
Try not
the
to.
first clever move.
That's good because I have no idea where Sean's strong at, so I don't know where to go.
Everywhere.
Well, Sean's
I know.
got a super
I
strong
kind of
cut.
figured that from the matches I've watched. He looks strong everywhere. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
Yeah, he's got a super strong cup, Sean, and he's got obviously strong pulling power, you know what I mean? So it's one of them. If you keep in the top of his hand, you might be able to find a lane. But
Yeah,
and again, that's what you was good at, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? Your high knuckle posting was
much
quite
better
good.
now.
So
That's the thing
exactly.
about the super match, isn't it? Like we were saying, like he was 2-0 down,
Yeah.
and you still had the time to figure it out and then turn it around again.
Yeah,
Like-
this is 7 rounds, or this is technically 5 rounds. Or no,
Yeah.
6 rounds. It's 7.
Yeah, yours
right?
is 7 rounds now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping I feel like that should be. I don't know how good his endurance is, but I'm hoping that's an advantage for me too. Because
Yeah, it might be. Yeah.
Well, no, Sean's not been. He's been training flat out. Like lately, he's been training like a monster lately. But
yeah,
competition wise, he's not been very active in competitions. But I know he's been training hard.
yeah,
He's been training with Big
So-
James Stewart as well, isn't he? So
Yeah.
good.
So stamina wise in training is different to stamina wise in a tournament or in a super match because I'm using so much more energy. And
yeah.
just never know. He might be good for all 7 rounds. He might burn out on the first round.
Yeah.
I think it's a bit of the unknown for even him, I think.
Yeah. Well, I hope there is. I want him to feel a little bit uncertain.
Yeah, exactly.
But
He
yeah,
can't
no,
go no confident.
I definitely know I'm the underdog for sure. So I'm kind of just going with that, so I don't feel so much pressure. But
Yeah.
I definitely want that belt. I want it pretty bad. So we'll see.
What is yours when you say a belt? Is it like some title match?
Yeah, it's a
Under
Commonwealth
86
belt.
Commonwealth.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just
Yeah.
I
Can't compete
I
in that.
sound probably silly saying this, but I've never really won anything like this in arm wrestling. It's always just been like small medals and little trophies and here and there. So it's like, to me, this is like a big deal, for
That's it. It
top
should
bullet.
be, mate.
Yeah. So
Definitely.
It's
And what's
different
yours,
as well.
Kev?
Like,
Is yours
Go
right arm Commonwealth as well, Kevin?
No, I can't do Commonwealth, buddy. I'm from Germany.
Oh yeah, shit. Fucking hell. What's yours then? I swear yours is a title match.
I don't think so.
No?
It doesn't say it on the card anywhere. It's just a match.
Oh, yeah, shit.
let me have a look. I
Yeah.
don't think it is, to be honest. I think it is just a normal.
No,
best
it's just a match. Yeah, it's just a match. Like,
Oh,
and I didn't really had much deep going talk with Marcus or with Paul about what they actually plan on doing with me. So I guess it will be all depending on my first match at Arm Gods, and then we will see how it gets on later. Like I mean, if you look at the match card, at the total match card, we have some damn good arm wrestling famous people around. Like all these jokes going on about arm gods and stuff. I get it. It's fun, but you should take that serious, man. We will be sitting side by side with world stars there on that event, and I think nobody should underestimate that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Exactly. Yeah, the card is stacked. There's some of the biggest names in the world on the card.
Yeah. What I'm saying, it's crazy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So who's the standouts? What's the standout match for you, apart from your own match? What match are you looking forward to most? Kevin first.
Right. So I have two. Just Ryan Bowen, of course, because I like to see him lose. No, I don't have anything personal with that guy. I just,
I do.
some of his older content, we saw that guy growing, right? And I believe when he was 75 to 85 kilos, he was a nothing. Like, I think that every one of us could have killed him. But now he got a lot stronger, a lot bigger. I think it's cool, but I still believe Ron Barth is going to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I always like to see Tim Brosnan, because Tim was very impressive from day one on, starting arm wrestling with 40-something years old.
Yeah.
And then like beating a prime Devin Larratt, like becoming world champion, like it's crazy. I like him. I like to see him.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. He pulled in top 8 too, right?
Yeah,
He did.
Yeah.
I think he did. Yeah.
What about yourself, Carl? What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to Dimitri. I forget it. I can never pronounce his last name. Dimitri and the Romanian
Adrian.
Yeah, Popescu.
Pescu. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that match.
Oh, Plamen Dimitrov.
Yeah.
Oh, Plamen. Yeah, Plamen is the best in the world, buddy.
Yeah, I know that. He's like I've always liked watching him. He's probably my favorite puller to watch, to be honest.
Yeah, that's a good favorite puller. Yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah, he is amazing. And then I have other matches that I'm like obviously want to see. I was really looking forward to your match, Tom, with Craig Tullier.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
And I was like so bummed when I seen he got hurt. I'm like, man. But I'm still looking forward to your match. And then like Ryan Bowen, I'm looking forward to that too. There's a lot of good cards. RVJ and James Wall. I really want to see that one too.
If James can pull this through, his name will overnight become 10 times bigger.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
100%. Yeah.
Do you know what? That's one match now I'm torn against. I was favouring RVJ
Yeah.
Right.
at first, but I felt James at the competition a couple of weeks ago, and he did feel strong. He felt really strong.
Just RVJ has a damn near perfect technique.
Yeah.
That's like you cannot take that away from the guy. Naturally gifted.
Yeah, he's got a
And his
massive
hands-
hand as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing,
Massive.
James is really good if someone's meeting him inside.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
If RVJ
if
goes
I know
inside, I
RVJ
think James will win.
Yeah. It's literally whoever gets it. If James can contain him and get him inside, then I think it's James's. But if he can't access it, if he's left straight flat wristed, then I think RVJ's going to take it.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Would he be better in the straps, or?
I don't know.
James will be.
I think it would be better for James in the strap.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, the problem. I mean, the way James sets up as well. James sets up like calves forward on the setup. If you know what I mean, he wants to set up past your arm, towards the body. But RVJ's got a big hand as well.
Uh-huh.
Like he might just going that far forward with RVJ. He might just be giving it to him.
Right.
Too much. I'd say the strap's away though. If he can get the strap tied wrist to wrist,
like
then he should be able to pull off the strap without even using his hand as much.
Yeah.
But if that strap's got a bit of slack on it and RVJ can get out his hand, then I'll favour RVJ.
Right.
Yeah, but RVJ said on his chat the other day on the Aussie Arm Wrestler chat, he's not going to be able to make the 95 kilo, is he? And speaking to James at the last tournament, he was like 95 kilos. So
95, 97, yeah.
Yeah. So
Uh,
that's not a title match now. That's just going to be a best.
I think they will still pull it through. There was so much hate going on between them two. Or not even hate, just like smash talk.
Yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm. Has RVJ and Ryan Bowen met since they're like online shit?
Yeah.
No, oh my god!
At the Knuckles Up.
They met in Knuckles Up.
Oh
we went to Knuckles Up. They were both there, yeah. And
they did
there's a little bit of banter between them. Whatever round that they gripped up. Bowen was stood up and RVJ was sat down, and Bowen like just lap drags RVJ, and he's like, "Oh yeah, look at that."
Yeah.
I guess you can't take this too serious, otherwise you will only have fights.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Armgods had enough fights, I guess.
Yeah. Well, if you can call that a fight.
Wow, yeah. Whatever it was.
Football's having a seizure up there.
I'll tell you what though, man. You guys have obviously way more experience than me, but I pulled in some big tournaments and super matches and stuff. I have never felt the hype like Arm Gods when and the setup the way it is.
Yeah.
And
but that's good, right? That's good.
I think you'll love it, Kevin. I think you'll love it. I think you'll thrive in it.
Yeah, I think
the way you used to get in Arm Wars and that's just like Arm Wars and Arm Gods are two different things altogether. Arm Gods is literally just like you're in a rowdy pub,
and they're surrounding you.
That's where arm wrestling came from, right? I mean,
right? Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you have to sit beside your opponent.
Yeah, exactly. It's always better when you're on your home turf as well.
Yeah, but my opponent is one of my best arm wrestling friends anyway, so that will not destroy anything.
Yeah, that's it. Craig can't stop smiling even when he's
angry,
you know what I mean?
He's way too nice. I know his family, I know his kid. Like it's not good actually. Not good.
That's mad though. How you've never actually pulled him though in like a tournament or
no, because he was always like a class above me.
Oh,
and yeah, everyone was always avoiding Craig. Like he was signing up for the 75s or the 80s. People went out and went into other classes. You know, it was like that. He was in Britain for decades. He was the man not to touch in that weight class.
He's still like it now, to be honest with you.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Speaking to him a couple of weeks ago, he said he never actually used to lift a lot of weights, but he said now he's actually entwined that into his training and that, and he's saying he's feeling much better for it. So again, he might be a different animal altogether.
I would love it. I really don't have a problem with losing against him.
No,
But I'm going to try very hard that's not happening.
decent.
That's it.
How many people are entering the tournament?
Oh mate, it's gonna be again. They might. Well, people got to pre-sign up, ain't they? So he might obviously tell people how many people are in the categories.
Yeah,
or
he
whatever.
didn't.
But again, you may never know. There might turn out to be like 40 in each class.
He didn't say anything yet. He only asked us in the group to sign up now, please, if we would like to. Right? I mean, that was been shared in the WhatsApp group. And he didn't ever say how much pre-signed up. That would be nice to find out, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, would they not have to have like a cap on that, like the amount?
Yeah, I don't think there will be so many people coming.
Yeah, well, you never know. Look how big, look at all these superstars that are there. People might want to just
Yeah, that's true, actually.
Yeah, because again, I was speaking to quite a few of the Birmingham guys, and they've literally only been in the sport a couple of years, and they can't wait to pull the tournaments. You know what I mean?
Cool.
So,
cool.
Again,
Did you see Super Match last weekend in Italy? It's like one of the biggest tournaments in Italy.
Yeah, you see
there was one weight class with 41 competitors in. Yeah, wow.
Coach Ray told us that one, right?
Yeah, that's it. Coach Ray won both.
Yeah, he won his weight class and the open right hand. Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
I see Patrick Berg there as well on his left. He's looking crazy.
Yes, I was pulling him not a long time ago. He's a mountain too.
Yeah, he's a beast, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He is. I've pulled Patrick Berg a few times in the past.
Again, it all depends as well how many tables you have running for the tournament. You know what I mean? So
yeah, exactly. I mean, the thing is, we entered the class last week. It's a bit different though. It wasn't a tournament. It was a
war zone.
It's a new thing that they're doing called a war zone. And basically, it's an open weight. Everyone's in the same weight class. There was 45 people in the class.
Yeah, 47.
47 in the class, and it's basically you've got to win 10 matches to go through to the final.
Okay.
And only 6 people go through to the final.
It's like a winner. It's like a king of the table. Winner stays on. But every time, if you win 4 in a row, you got to come off and then wait for your next turn to win another 4 in a row. And it's the first 4 or 6 people to win 10 matches go through to the final bit.
It's interesting.
Yeah, it's but it's a luck of the draw as well, because you could get drawn against all lighter guys. You could get drawn against only heavyweights. But then people are getting burnt out on that because you have 3 matches in a row and you fucked in the last match. You lose to someone who you feel like you shouldn't lose to.
Yeah,
but it's just the luck of the draw in it. That's a bit different. But I don't think there'll be a weight. I don't think there'll be a cut on the numbers in the tournament though. I don't know if there'll be that many people. I think there's going to be a lot of people that turn up expecting to pay on the day.
Yeah, I think there's only 4 weight categories for the tournament.
I think the 80s will be quite full as well because it's the lowest weight class.
Exactly.
So I have a feeling that the 80s will be full. For you, that's 176 pound, I think.
Right.
I think that will be very full, and then the next class is already 100 and then above. So yeah,
well,
I would like to see it being a big weight class, to be honest.
Yeah. And again, as well, there's a novice class as well before, isn't there? So you never know which novice is going to be brave and come into the pros as well. So you never know; it could be stacked.
Yeah, Dan Earthquakes in the chat. He just said Paul said he would release entry list week before.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Dan.
Yeah, so we know whether to turn up or not. You get fucking Tarasitis turn up in the under 80s or something.
Yeah, he could.
Exactly.
I was thinking that Armwrestling's actually quite big in Ireland now as well. There's quite a few pullers coming out of Ireland. So just Ireland on its own, there's not going to be many arm wrestlers over there that don't turn up on the.
Yeah, probably.
Shot.
Yeah,
Most probably going to enter the tournament.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting.
100%. But like I said, though, it's. I don't think there'd be too many people that are doing the super matches and entering the tournament as well. I think Kevin's like one of the few that are going to be doing that.
Yeah.
Crazy Germans, eh?
Yeah.
Balls deep, mate. That's
Yeah.
it.
Are you coming on
got
your
the
own
big
thing?
balls to pull in the tournament and pull a big match like that.
Yeah, that's just the experience he's got. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Used to it.
No, I like doing it. It's good for my nerves to have a
Yeah,
competition in and then focusing on this. It's easier for me.
Right. Yeah.
All
I
that
can see that.
stress build up leading up to it, you get it out of the way already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it will be just tense till the evening, and then like I'm running around. I cannot eat, getting very nervous. Like I have the same issues every one of you guys have. I guess that never stops. If it stops, you should maybe stop with arm wrestling. But
Yeah,
I
exactly.
get that all out of the way, and I can actually eat and calm down a bit. I think for me that's better, but it's not everyone's cup of tea, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to be smart. I'm not entering the tournament. I'm just going to do the super match. Just because I am worried that I will deplete myself a little bit, and I'm a shit house. So I want to make sure I win the match.
Yeah, and you don't know your opponent that well, right?
Yeah, exactly that. I've seen what he's done in that, but it's literally the unknown.
Have you never pulled him on the side table then, Tom?
No, I pulled him on side table after I pulled Bradford last year.
Yeah.
Literally, when I say after I pulled Bradford, literally like 2 minutes after. He called me over. He's like, "Tom, come on, let's go." I was like, "All right, come on." Fucking hell. And I felt like I could take his hand. And then because I felt like that, I was like, "Right, let's just go inside." And yeah, I didn't feel like I had to attack him to prove anything. Do you know what I mean? I was just letting him attack me, sort of thing.
Yeah, practice table is never the same.
He comes in that.
What's his last name, Tom?
Tudorian.
Kadorian.
Tudorian.
Oh, Tudorian. Okay. Oleg, right?
Oleg Tudorian, yeah.
Oleg Tudorian.
He's he's quite aggressive as well. I've got a £50 bet with Dan Earthquake that I can make him laugh.
Trying to learn some Moldovan.
Oh, Dan Earthquake. That's the thing. Is it to make him laugh or is it just to make him smile? Because laughing might be a bit hard. I can make him smile, no problem. But don't know about laughing.
Yeah. Gotta be serious.
Is he now? Sorry, go ahead.
I'll just get Paul Maiden tickling his balls from behind, then I'll make him giggle.
Is he an outside puller or an inside puller? Your guy.
Inside, but he can pull with if you take his hand as well, he can still pull really well, without his hand.
Side pressure.
He's got a lot of side pressure on him. He's good
Like
triangulation.
Reno, a little.
Right.
Yeah, he's. I mean, he was pulling through Tarasitis when they had a super match a couple of years ago. Tarasitis taking his hand, and he's still able to pull through him with a dead wrist.
Right.
So he's pretty good. He's pretty good. It depends what form he comes in on the day.
He's got good stamina though as well, isn't he? Like that's another thing. Like he's used to pulling in big competitions like your WAFs and stuff like that. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's top class.
That's the one thing as well. I'm pretty confident that he's not going to try and get away with too much shit. If you know what I mean. No, he's not going to be trying to fucking cheat his way through or anything. He's going to be just setting up straight where he needs to be.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's how I like it. I can't be asked when people are trying to fucking spend 15 minutes to get their grip.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's I think it'll be pretty easy to set up. We both know where we're going. Yeah, it's just going to be the stronger man. Stronger man will win.
Is he? I don't know. Like I for some reason can't put a face to the name, but is he a taller guy or like?
No, he's short. Well, he's about. I'm not even going to say what height because I'd be guessing.
You disrespect him.
Yeah, you're quite tall. He's more my size, I think.
So you're about 6 foot, you know?
Nah, 5'7".
Yeah, he's got to be about. I was going to say 5'7", 5'8".
Yeah, something like that.
And you're like 6'3" or 6'4"?
Yeah, 6'3", 6'2", 6'3".
That's a big advantage for you.
Yeah, Yeah, but then I
He
don't
would
like.
use it, but he will probably slam him inside too.
Yeah. This thing I'll go with this plan. Yeah, I'm going to top roll him. I'm going to top roll him. And yeah, as soon as we get there, I'll be like, fuck it, hook.
Yeah, he's stubborn.
Yeah,
That's
it
the
can
thing.
be an advantage hooking with a longer arm, but
Yeah, but
I don't
even
know.
somebody that hooks with a long arm is extremely hard to pin because you can tuck your elbow back. I find it's
Yeah.
harder I pulled a couple guys in, that I pulled in our club, and the one guy's like 6'3", like roughly your height. He's a big guy. And I find like he can just tuck his elbow in and just stay super tight without being stretched open. Like he can just kind of tuck in and just bounce off his hand. I don't know. When I watch you pull, you're very in tight, but your arm is. It feels like your elbow's like on the other side of the pad when you're in that hook.
Yeah. I'm basically just trying to lat drag.
Right.
I'm trying to keep the lat drag pressure on it. If I try and just isolate my arm, like trying to pull up with my bicep or my forearm or anything, then I'm not going to be able to engage enough power on it. So I'm literally just using my lat to
Right.
put against the hand, sort of thing. That's how I defend, to be honest.
But that's also the best defensive hook position that is out there. Like you cannot finish it either with side or like a shoulder press move.
Yeah.
Like if you twist your arm like you just showed it, if your elbow is here and your arm is here, and you put your shoulder a little bit into it, it's a little bit of a bone break position. But like I guess Tom and a couple of experienced pullers are really good at that. That's also where I feel the strongest in a defensive hook. Like I can probably hold double the weight of what I could actually put in myself.
Yeah.
Right.
So you let them bounce off. Like I think that's just the advanced hook position.
Yeah.
What you just said then, Kevin. So do you feel like if you was to like either have more body weight or even just like strapped like a 50 kilo weight vest to yourself, do you feel like you'd be able to pull more weight?
Well, I have a solid biceps and I have a solid lats. Like I never really open here. My wrist just couldn't keep up with it. That's the point where I would lose.
Yeah.
So even if I would have more weight, but I'm also good at that wrist pulling when it comes to straps, right? Without the strap, I suck at it. But with the strap, I can use the lower strap point and ignore my wrist position and just pull with that completely through.
Yeah.
That might be helpful because I really never really open with my biceps. You will never see me losing like a Devin Larrett Kings move shit, like that will not happen to me.
You might see me do that.
Last resort.
Yeah, well, it was a last resort move for like decades until Michael Todd and Devin Larrett made it mainstream.
Yeah.
But it's still a devastation move. You can call it whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just what you were saying a minute ago. Like you're saying about how you're defensive, like you can't put as much into your attack than your defensive. Your defensive feels stronger than your attack.
Yeah, but you have that too, Tom.
Yeah, it's same with me. And I found that when I put weight on from like 78 kilo on the crazy pulley compared to 86 kilo, my weight is like I put on like 10 kilo body weight, like 8 kilo body weight, but I can move about 20, 25 kilo more on the pulley.
Well, then you found your strong spot there, huh? You know what the ideal weight is.
But I'm not stronger on the weight on like dumbbell curls, anything like that. I'm just the same strength, exactly the same strength. Just that body weight movement.
Okay.
Like, I feel like my arm feels stronger than my body weight, if that makes sense. I've only got so much body weight that I can carry it through, but I won't open my own arm up.
Yeah.
I won't get to. I've started opening my own arm up where I put on a bit more weight and I'm moving more weight. I can feel my arm starting to open, so that's like my limit there. But when I'm lighter, I feel like I can't generate enough body weight power into it.
I get it.
But the defensive wise, you can literally coil everything into it, and my defensive feels so much stronger than my attack.
You know what? I always had the problem with gaining weight. I lost speed. And Jason, I do a lot with speed, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So I mean, in the moment I lose speed, I'm not sure if I'm better.
Yeah. That's what's going to make your match with Craig so interesting, because you're both fucking real quick off the start. So it's like, where's it going to go? You know what I mean?
Looking forward to the Birmingham Bullet.
Have
This
you
is an
got a
interesting
nickname,
match
Kevin?
because you're obviously not going to try and hit to the pad. Like it's going to be trying to hit to position, isn't it? It's like to hit to stop his hit.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, you might just fucking drill him straight to the pad. You don't know.
Well, it's all about center, right? If you win center, I will, continue going. But if I lose center, I will of course not continue going and open up and open up and open up, because that's not how you beat him, I think.
No, definitely. Because I had a match of him like literally a couple of months ago.
I saw it. I saw every single match of it.
He's so fast. It's like you have to try and well, for myself, you know what I mean? I had to just try and catch him, which
Yeah,
was
I saw
like
that.
shooting forward. You know what I mean? So
You were already standing offside. Your arm was here, and your body was here, because you were exactly waiting for the hit to happen.
Yeah, exactly that. And it's literally just creeping it, trying to gain that position. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it don't take nothing away from him, man. Like, he's just got years and years of experience. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely, he's a legend.
he knows what to do and when to do it. So it's, again, that's why
I think
it's such an interesting match.
around the time when Tom and I started, there was like in that weight class there was Craig Sanders and Yannis Amolis. Like them two, they still, in my opinion, or they were at one point the best.
Well, they mostly still are.
Yeah, if Giannis really wants to train hard and that, if he wants to be there, he can be there still, can't he?
Yeah, Giannis is a monster.
Same with Craig. Like I said, Jay, like Craig's not really been training with weights and that in the past, but now recently.
Yeah, but
there's no
be
one
honest.
in the UK that's ever given him like a fucking big challenge. You know what I mean? So I don't think he's ever felt like he's need to train too hard. You know
Maybe.
what I mean?
And that doesn't, and he would never say it because he doesn't want to sound arrogant, but it's probably that's the thing. And if he would have kept his elbow down, he would have been 5 times world champion easy.
Yeah.
Like the guy just cannot keep his elbow down and gets fouled out the whole time.
Crazy.
I think his main problem is he couldn't keep out the toilet when he's getting called to the final. The Craig Sanders to the table, where's 10 seconons? He comes out 5 minutes later. What's going on? I was having a shit.
Hey, I'm not even. I don't even know if I'm allowed to tell that story. So just the short version is, I was in Sweden one day, invited also to a super match, and Craig was there, and he met with Andreas Rundström, and Andreas has kind of the same real life problems that Craig has, and well, the party got very intense, and he missed his flight. I think twice. Yeah.
Well, I remember Craig's got me out a few scrapes in the past. I remember in Lithuania. Was you in Lithuania, Kevin?
No, that was the one I wasn't. No.
When we all went for a night out after, and my flight was at 3:00 next morning. And so me, Craig, Paul Maiden got me and Craig smashed. Like, got us on triple vodkas straight away. Then all I remember is fucking we went to this nightclub, and that's all I remember. Then I woke up fucking starfish on the middle of the road outside the club. Craig picks me up and says, "God, Tom, you got a flight to catch." I'm like, "Oh fuck, who are you?"
Yeah, there were many stories. There was
that's cool. Hopefully there's more in Ireland.
I'm sure that will also be a great after show party.
Yeah.
We've got to remember the stories from there. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Short some memory loss. Especially if I lose, I won't remember that.
That's it. I'm looking to watch all the super matches, man. After I pull the tournament, I could chill. You boys have still got the head game to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, if you make it to the final, you might have also the same problem, because the finals will probably be later on, I guess.
I don't know, because obviously they shouldn't mix it with the super matches, surely.
I don't know. Maybe they just do it right in front of it as the main attraction.
Well, the tournament's starting at I think he said it's starting in the morning. I think 9-10 o'clock.
Yeah, but also finals.
It depends how many people are in the tournament. How many weight classes are there?
It's free.
No, I think seniors is free weight classes.
Yeah, free. And then there's a novice class as well, isn't there? So
Is there any master? I don't know.
I don't think so.
Not sure.
Well, I
Not
can't
too
say
sure.
for definite, but
I haven't done that much research into arm gods. I'm not sure.
Well, perfect that you invite us, and you are in there as well, and you didn't do too much research.
Yeah. I don't even know where it is.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That should be good. Should be really good. Is there any more matches that you're looking forward to over there? Obviously, we've gone through Ron Barth, Ryan Bowen, Bresnan, and Mindargus.
Tsunoyev is going to be there, right? The
Yeah.
Bulgarian champion. He's pulling pork chop.
Yeah. How do you think that's going to go?
Did you see
mean-
what Tsunoyev did with Matt Mask like a year or 2 years ago?
Yeah.
So
Crazy.
I don't know. I didn't see much of pork chop outside of America. I'm not sure if he knows what's coming.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
Is that a right arm match as well? Is it or
I don't know. But I can check. Hold on.
I think it is a right arm.
Yeah, it's right arm. Yeah.
yeah.
but that's pork chop's favoured arm in it, the right arm. So
Yeah, but Tsunoyev is a legit world champion.
yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
and he destroyed Matt Mask back then, like with a smile on his face.
yeah. Shit.
It's, yeah, I can't see it going any other way, to be honest.
Yeah.
I would love to see Pork Chop do good, but I don't see it either.
I think Sonev will probably let him get into a groove as well. Like, he's not that sort of guy. I don't think he's that sort of guy that's going to go whack, whack, whack if he can.
Yeah.
It's very hard to place Americans into like how good are they or not if they're not really leaving their country.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with what we had with Johannes Andersson at the beginning. You guys don't know how stupidly strong he is because he never shows his face.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but he's legit world class.
I mean, if Porkchop beats him, he does definitely needs more attention. That's one thing for sure.
Yeah.
Like, because then that means he's prime meat.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he posted a picture of his forearm last week, and it looked pretty fucking
Massive. I see. Look, pork chop looks like he's been training hard, man. So obviously he's been taking it serious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going off what I see with him and James Stewart in Canada.
Yeah, but that was left arm though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's like
That's,
I said.
that's what I'm saying. So again,
James
I ain't
is right
seen pork chop on his right, so
Mm.
might be a whole different ball game. But again, the opponent's different. He's world class.
Yeah.
Where does Pork Chop stand with like BLM and all that on his right arm?
I haven't seen him lately pulled, but I've seen him pulled in like lots of practices and tournaments and stuff. And well, I shouldn't say lots of tournaments, but that they've pulled. And from what I remember, BLM usually wins. Right. Yeah. But
What, on right
BLM
arm as well?
What's that?
On right arm.
Yeah, like BLM is very good at manipulating the setup and getting what he wants, and
Yeah.
and you
Got
pretty
to
much
be
feel like
gripping.
you have nothing when you pull a guy. Even in practice, he's always getting what he wants, and like he's just always training that way, right?
Mm. That's going to be an interesting match, him and Stoiker.
Yeah, that is another match that I'm looking forward to. Again, it was meant to be BLM and Adrian O'Dwyer, but Adrian's got injured.
Yeah.
So
he had an operation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he is picking up a washing machine and he tore his left bicep.
Crazy.
So, of all the ways.
Yeah.
All the ways.
Who tore his bicep?
O'Dwyer, Adrian O'Dwyer.
Adrian.
Oh, really?
Did you know he posted about his operation, I think. Did he? I think he did.
I see him with the arm cast on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a thing. It don't look too comfortable, you know what I mean?
That's a shame because I think that would have been a screamer of a match,
Yeah.
O'Dwyer and BLM.
for styles, that was going to be a banger, wasn't it? Because they're both similar in what they do.
Yeah.
Guys, is it okay if I say goodbye? Because I need to get up really early tomorrow morning.
Not yet. We need you on here for another at least another half hour. Now we're going to call this. We're going to call it off now. We've been on here for over an hour.
Yeah.
So yeah, boys, thanks a lot for jumping on.
Yeah,
really appreciate it.
Thanks for inviting us.
No problem at all. Really looking forward to Ireland. We'll all catch up soon.
That's it.
And
yeah,
good luck.
Yeah, safe travels, guys.
Well,
you too, buddy. You too.
Thanks.
Bye.
See you all next Tuesday.
Guys.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.